Colin Montgomerie is a Scottish legend of golf. I mean, here's a guy that just played unbelievable for years and years, won multiple, 7 European Order Mayors in a row, I believe. I mean, he did a lot for golf, and especially for Scottish golf.
He didn't win much when he was a junior, but once he got the hang of it, he made a pretty good habit of it. So his European Tour record is just amazing, and no one will ever, in the history of golf, come near it.
Well, I realized that there's more than just striking the golf ball, and to be a good player, you also had the right attitude and the concentration and the desire. And Colin had all those traits. It was my job, I thought, was to help him improve his total golfing skills.
Growing up in Scotland, Colin Montgomerie was the guy to follow. I mean, he kind of paved the way for Scottish golf for many years. So when I was growing up, I strived to be as good as Colin Montgomerie.
Colin won his first tournament in Beaumont, at Lamar's tournament, as a sophomore, and that was the first win he'd actually had. And he won by a lot of shots. I think he shot like 19 under. And from then on, he was really excited to win his first tournament. And winning our conference tournament, the few times that we did, was good fun. But I guess the crowning moment was really our senior year, finishing 4th in the NCAA Championships at Ohio State course, the Scarlet course.
A lot of people don't know he's extremely funny. So if I was playing golf for 5 hours, I want to be around people that are good at golf and are funny. I mean, a lot of people don't know. I mean, Colin has an exceptional personality. I mean, he's very dry, and of course his golfing talent is very high.
When he did lighten up and relax, he's actually quite funny. He's got a good sense of humour. He's very intense on the course, as I'm sure everyone's seen over the years, but off the course, he's an absolute gentleman, and I class him as a good friend.
Well, Colin was a good person, and he had a great desire to be successful at golf and also to get an education. And he taught me a lot about the things that there were more involved in being a good professional player or a good amateur player than just being a good ball striker. You had to have the right attitude, the concentration, and the desire.
A lot of people know him because he came over to the U.S. and I mean, people used to yell at him, and because he had a personality, he was different, and I think he's taken that into his commentary side the last few years, and I certainly like to watch golf when he's commentating.
It's been great to sit back, as a friend and watch him do so well. We've caught up from time to time in tournaments. I'd like to say we've had practice rounds, but he doesn't have practice rounds. He just rocks up for the tournament. But, we have caught up for dinner, and we have stayed in contact over the years. So just to see him do so well, and especially after he was put into the Hall of Fame and given a card for the Champions Tour, to go and win those senior majors has just been really impressive.
I would love to sit down and have a good chat with Colin about how he thinks that he could help me in my career going forward, and just to kind of pick his brains. I mean, obviously he's been there, done everything in golf, and I would love to get some advice from Colin down the road.
Hopefully one day I'll get to play with him and, as they say in Australia, kick his butt.